Warning siren sounds in rebel-held capital in East Ukraine. Reuters witness.
Here's a summary of the article.
Service members of the Ukrainian armed forces take part in military drills at a firing ground in the Donetsk region, Ukraine, February 15, 2022. General Staff of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, handout via Reuters. Register now for free unlimited access to Reuters. Com.tsk, Ukraine, February 18. A loud warning siren sounded in the center of the East Ukrainian city of Donetsk on Friday after a Russian-backed separatist leader in the breakaway region announced an evacuation of residents, a Reuters witness said. Separately, the head of the self-declared Luhansk People's Republic, East Ukraine's second separatist-held region, also announced an evacuation of residents. People will start being bussed out from the self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic on Friday at 8 p.m. local time, Interfax news agency cited a source as saying. Register now for free unlimited access to Reuters.com. Reporting by Kazbek Basayev. Writing by Tom Baumfirth. Editing by.
This post received a score of 3,400, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
We a saying over here in Lithuania, Pats Muza, Pats Rekia, Aprox. Beats himself, cries about it.
That's seriously a great saying.
If you remember Georgia in 2008, the current situation in Ukraine is eerily similar.
What happened?
In Georgia, there were separatist movements in the Abkhazia and South Ossetia regions. Russia then recognized Abkhazia and South Ossetia as independent states, and used their military to occupy them and show Georgia that there was no way they were ever getting those regions back. NATO nations condemned Russia's actions, for violating Georgia's sovereignty and territorial integrity. Russia's long-term plan appears to be to keep expanding Russia either directly, or by installing Russia-friendly states around its borders as buffer zones.
I remember watching a surreal interview with the Georgian president from a secure location where he was asking the CNN interviewer why Bush wasn't doing anything to help Georgia.
Would people actually want this? This feels like it would be another situation where people would blame the US all over again.
Can't anymore. You can blame the person who screamed fire, and you ignored it and your house burned down.
This would probably be the first Western media source to confirm the story.
Twitter is filled with videos of the sirens. Seems pretty legitimate. Also, Russia is lining up buses for evacuations.
Reports that Russian military vehicles are moving from Russia into separatist-controlled areas of the Donbas.
Ah crap. If it's true, then here we go.
If Zelensky leaves for the conference in Munich tomorrow, I could see the Russians taking Kiev and denying the airspace for his potential return.
They don't have to take Kiev. If they take the entire eastern bank of the Dniester, they'll be literally a few hundred yards away from Kiev and in control of most of Ukraine's industrial and agricultural areas.
Let's not pretend as if Ukraine has a chance. I'm sure they will fight as hell, but the Russian military is way too strong. Let's hope it doesn't get to that.
Russia can win, but can they pay the cost of insurgencies? The rest of Ukraine isn't like Crimea.
I think it's more like installing their own puppet than taking over the place. Doubt it will work though.
Rebel held equals Russian held.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Expecting it to kick off soon. The evacuation is happening with little provocation, which means they know something we don't. What a tragedy of massive proportions for both people. All for the greed of one man wanting to bring Russia back to the old days.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.